I'm Dan, and this is Len, and we're for First West Adventures.
We're going to show you how to build a self-feeding fire.
So self-feeding fire is good for when you're at nighttime. You don't want to keep getting up to feed the fire, so that way it'll just burn its way down and it'll last for about 5 to 6 hours.
Before you start building your fire, you want to get all your kindling and all your logs and all your fire starters ready so you don't have to scramble for it as your fire is burning down.
So you don't want too big pieces. This one's way too big, so you want to chop this into 4, and that'll be your biggest pieces on the bottom.
You want to get some little sticks to put near the top of your fire. These will burn easily, they'll catch fire fast, and then they'll fall onto your bigger logs and let them catch on fire. When you start building your fire, you want to start with the big pieces on bottom. Ours are all softwood cedar pieces. They burn easily and last a relatively decent time. You build your way up with the smaller and smaller pieces until you eventually get to something this thin, and you put the twigs on top. And when you get there, you got to start putting your crushed up little tiny bitty pieces on and work your way up to the birch. It burns real fast and works its way down to the cedar.
Birch bark is an excellent fire starter. You want to get a bunch, just rip it off the tree and get a huge handful. It'll take a spark really quickly.
But to top it all off, you got to put your own homemade fire starter. Anything that catches really quickly, take a spark. Start your fire. Hopefully it'll last all night and keep you warm. Fire making rule number 1. When you think you have enough wood, get 5 times more.
So now that you've got all your pieces, you need to forget everything that you know about fire making. Big stuff goes on the bottom, working way up your pile. Alright, so you want to do crisscross when you're building your fire so that all the embers will fall down and catch your wood on fire. Now you need to go back to what you learned about fire making in the beginning. You start putting all your smaller pieces on, and you make your teepee on top. Now you take your homemade, this is just dryer lint that I got from the dryer chute and put it in the places that you want to set fire. If you're doing it with matches, you don't really need fire lint as much. We got flint and strike. Now, just light your dryer lint.
Now that you've got your fire started, all you gotta do is wait for it to go down. The coals should fall through the holes you made when you're stacking the wood, and it'll keep itself going for a good long time, so you can sleep at night and stay heated. Be sure to keep the smoke out of your shelter. It's a horrible way to sleep.
So as you can see, the fire is still in the top layer. Right in here is the second layer, then down to the third layer. But right now it's still in the first layer and it's still burning its way down. We'll check up in a little bit and see how it's going.
I'm back, Rills, and I'm surviving out in the woods, and I found a conveniently placed fire here. God bless you.
So as you can see, it's been a long while now, and it's just starting to get to the bottom layer. This will definitely last you all night. There's our feedless fire video.
Subscribe to see more videos like this.
Our second channel is in the description below, subscribe to that.
And look for Jamie's music in the description below as well.